Welcome back to my channel. Fellow artists, I have a question for you. Do you think making money is easy? Yes or no? I want to talk about this because when I was watching this YouTube different videos about how to make money, how to make art, and then I saw a lot of suggested videos like how to make money $2 every minute, how to make money 100 per day, 300 per day, 500 per day, 5,000 in a short time. And it's like, wait a second. It's not realistic. Personally, I feel like making money is not that easy because I have been making that money through brick and mortar works, and it's a lot of tedious works. How I do it is I purchase beaten up properties or like really bad ones, and then I renovate it and then I rent it out since 2013. I've been doing that until today, 2019, for 6 years. I would purchase a property every year, renovate, and then rent out. So today I can fully live from my passive income. I don't have to work one day if I don't want, and I can make the ends meet and support my family as well. So this is all thanks to the hard work in the beginning. And I believe that perhaps if you see other people, they're making money very easy at this time, it doesn't mean that they didn't work before or they won't work after. Like, you can just look at a glimpse of their life and decide, oh, making money is easy. But it's not that case. Like, people didn't see that I was carrying cement of 25 kilos and I was carrying sand, bricks and tiles and making all these dirty works. And now, like, it seems to be easy, but I did take a lot of hard work, sweat and risks. I was taking a lot of risks as well. Those properties I bought were really bad, in really terrible conditions, and it's possible that the property would fall down the second day after I purchased them, and then I would lose all my money. And I believe that the whole totally like easy money thing doesn't really exist. You put the work or you have to bear the risks. And I was having lunch with my good friend, and she's an entrepreneur. She's earning good money on the internet, and I knew very little about her business. I just knew that she has like Taobao, eBay, online stores, and she's selling stuff there, and she's making good money. And she told me, making money is super easy for me. And I was like, wait a second, making money online is easy? Let me know. Tell me how you make that money so I can tell my artist friends and I can share your secret sauce to the people that are watching this video. And she said, well, I'll tell you how I make money. I would fly around the world, source the funniest products, the cheapest products in that region, and then I'll ship them back to China. And I was like, okay, so you travel around the world looking for products and materials. And she's like, yeah, that's a lot of travel. Jet lags, lost luggages, all this terrible weathers. I don't know, like, you travel for business, not for vacation. Like, even there's a hurricane, you have to travel because, there are like business meetings pending there or something. And she's like, yeah. And I said, okay, after that you have to source local companies like providers, you have to sign contracts and deal with the inventories, dealing with the clearance of the costumes and all of that. She's like, yeah. And then I was like, okay, after that you have to talk to the eBay buyers or Taobao buyers. It's a lot of customer service. You have to be on standby 24/7 no matter where you travel, and it's a lot of talking, always on your mobile. She's like, yeah, correct, you're all right about it. But I felt like this is not work. This is so much fun. Like, don't you think traveling around the world is cool? Don't you think talking to local people, tasting local food is a good experience? And don't you think talking to people on the internet at the tips of your finger, that you could be sitting in the, in the restaurant, in the cafe, sipping a really delicious drink and just text back? Don't you think that's really effortless? And I was like, okay, you know what? If I have to do that, I prefer to go back to my brick and mortar business and renovate properties, because for me, at least that was easy because you're working with very concrete materials. Like, it's literally concrete. You put the concrete there, it doesn't move. It's not like international trade. The product will go up and down, the prices and all these troubles. My head would explode. I'd rather do what I did. And then I asked her, look, global warming is a really big issue. We were talking about that the other day. Don't you think you create a lot of emissions? And that is not good for the environment. How do you balance your consciousness with this, negative carbon footprints that you are living all over the world? And she was like, Do you remember that baby formula incident in China that was really bad, that babies were dying from the contaminated milk, that contaminated from the melamina, the plastic material that was poured into the milk to trick the numbers to pass the quality control of the milk? And I was like, yeah, I remember that. It was really bad. It was a huge scandal, and it created a lot of fear and negative social problems. It was very, very impactful. And then she said, when this incident happened, I went around the world, sourced baby formulas, and I shipped back to the families in China. I was not selling products. I was saving lives. See, what I did made sense, and I really enjoy what I was doing. So, it made sense to me. This is the best job I could have. I think that what I learned from her story, is that if you are passionate about one thing, that for you that could be easy, for other people could be difficult. This is the things that you could do to make easy money because it's easy for you, you see? For some artists, doing commission works is super easy because they have the clear instructions, they just have to fulfill it and then get the money. So it's very easy. But for some other artists, it's very difficult because mentally for them, they are suffering to paint rich people's poodles. And they prefer to do their own works and sell it online through the gallery. And for them, this is easier to sell their own works instead of doing commission works. So you have to find out that what is easier for you. As an artist, you can make different kinds of art, you can sell different kinds of art, you can sell it through different channels, and it's all about finding the sweet combination, to find the sweet spot, and you go, okay, I combine this with this and with this, and it's easy for me. Is making money easy or not? After all, it's not about making money, it's about you, it's about what you like, what are your values, what you can do that others can't, and what is more efficient in your scenario. Like if you are a mother working from home, then you can't leave your babies and sell your art like in the street, in the flea market. So it's all about finding the combination, finding your sweet spot, and then execute it with more repetition. You get better and better and more effective, more efficient. And from there, like after a while, you start making that easy money that for other people is difficult, but for you, that you actually truly enjoy. That is like following your passion and following your heart. So that's what I found that after talking to my friend. I hope her story is helpful for you. Leave me a comment about what's your plan of making that easy money. I make a video every day, not to miss the upcoming videos. Make sure you hit the subscription button and the bell icon. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.